Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody that is realizing that how they handled something, probably a love connection, was not very smart. So we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Five of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So this is either somebody coming back around and they want to make a love offer after they have kind of, I don't think I should use that phrase, fumbled. Or this person is in the Five of Cups and feeling regretful or worrying about whether or not they've lost this opportunity because there's somebody else making an offer. So we'll do a little digging and see which of those. It could be, because this is a general reading, it could be like both, just depending on your situation. But let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime. I hope you're having a good day, everyone. Hello, question marks. Hello, GP. Yo estoy muy bien. And what about you? Hello, Christian. Yes! I'm so excited somebody knew I was referring to that song. That is exactly what it's from. So, I guess potentially other lyrics from Doll Parts would be appropriate, but that particular line is, I think, pretty appropriate in terms of how somebody's feeling. Hello there, Lana. Hello, Peggy. How we doing? Good widow. All right. If you're interested in a personal reading, my email address is in the description box below. We're going to start off with the signs of the times. Hopefully we see the healing card. That would be really nice. There's also a chance that we might see the protection card, because this could be somebody that you need to not reconnect with. All right, so we've got possibility, which is a little bit more of a positive spin, right? Number 31, and it's got the globe. This could be a reference to somebody traveling. If they're at a distance, they may realize the only way to get back in your good graces is to not make you have to travel very far, like maybe just open the door. I'm so glad to hear that, Christian. Likewise, I didn't even get to explain what it was from, so you win. Hello, Key Controller. How are we doing today? And then we've got Firefly, Wonder. All right. These two cards seem to suggest that Knight of Cups is, in fact, somebody who is coming back around because they realize they threw a little bit of a fit, or they didn't treat you the way they should have. So this Knight of Cups could also be an apology. We're going to start with the Tarot of the Nile. Hello, Aqua Beauty. What's going on? What else do we have? Fool in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. This person's going to tell you that they feel like they made the wrong choice, or they were foolish because they got distracted by something shiny. Now, that something shiny could be another person, but I think for the majority of you, this is like material-based, money-based, making money, gambling, whatever it is. They were distracted by something else, a pursuit of wealth. And for some of you, this 10 of Pentacles can also refer to family. They may have felt like they needed to distance themselves from you because their family wouldn't approve. But this 7 of Pentacles suggests we have somebody that has invested to some extent, but decided not to because of this 10 of Pentacles. Like they didn't reach the 8 of Pentacles, which would be, you're actually getting to know each other. You're a supportive, twosome, whatever it is. Hello, Maribel. I hope you're having a good day. Love you too. Yes. In fact, there's a card that says that, Lana. So maybe I'll use that oracle later. We've got Lovers in the reverse. Ace of Swords. Six of Wands. Oh. So this is with the Lovers in the reverse, pointing to somebody feeling rejected or like you're not interested. I'm not good enough, or things didn't work out. You didn't want to pursue me. But with the Ace of Swords, it feels to me like there's more to the story. You do not know everything that happened yet. Maybe you have intuition telling you what potentially happened, but this is realizing what true happiness looks like, and also realizing that the truth is what would grant somebody a second chance. They can't really get around that. But I think this is somebody who is a little too focused on a goal they had, or a little too focused on making money. Maybe they felt like you didn't make enough money to add to the pot. Whatever it was, they had a little bit of an issue in terms of priorities. Oh, goody. There's that Eight of Pentacles I was looking for. Yeah, so they feel bad because they didn't hit this Eight of Pentacles. We have this High Priestess. It's like they realize whoever they were dealing with, this High Priestess energy is intuition, right? I feel like this is, well, what are we calling you? I don't really want to call you the Fool. We'll call you the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups is aware that the only token that gets them on the train, the only way they could potentially have some more, I guess FaceTime, be able to actually talk to this person or pursue a love with them, is if they invest. Eight of Pentacles. So Ace of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. These are the to-do list. I have to be honest and I have to put in the effort. LOL, Linnea Kia. How's your day going? Ooh, can you smell it? Is that how it works? We've got Ten of Wands and a Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is some pretty serious anxiety. The Nine of Swords in the reverse, it can sometimes be positive. It can be somebody who's finding alleviation for what is causing them anxiety. But when it's paired with the Ten of Wands, this is kind of giving, it's a burden. It's something they really want to resolve. The Ten of Wands does suggest it's the end of that cycle. So it's kind of feeling like this person knows, if I let this go any longer, then I probably miss my opportunity. Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. You may not know that this person has been going through it, feeling like their heart has broken. This could be the dark night of the soul. This could be somebody realizing, I pushed you away when I knew what I really wanted was to get to know you better, or fall in love with you, or be in a relationship with you. But instead, I chose to focus on my work, or I chose somebody that, lived in the right neighborhood. Something kind of, obviously foolish, right? Because we have the Fool in the reverse. Hello, Illuminati. Hello, Bethany. I hope you're having a good day. Hello, Voyager. We have the Star, Death in the reverse, and King of Pentacles in the reverse. I love to see the Star because this is a reference to healing, and I was hoping to see that from the other cards over here, but this is also acceptable. But Death is in the reverse, clarifying the High Priestess. And King of Pentacles in the reverse. There's something they have to end or something they have to change in their behavior regarding materialism, what they do for work, whether or not they're willing to be in a long-term relationship, where they want to live. They have to show that they're ready to be the actual King of Pentacles, because we have the King of Pentacles over here, right? But this is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is what they're trying to address. This is the Ten of Wands, the burden. I have to actually be in this King of Pentacles energy. I can't be dealing with issues with money or be, a workaholic. I can't be, making money from thievery, whatever it is. It's like, I gotta straighten this up. It's like if you're getting ready for a garage sale, you're probably going to clean up the garage a little bit, right? That kind of thing. Hello, Rob. How you doing today? You need some chocolate, huh? I don't need any desserts. I have so much. It's like from Christmas. It's like insane. I have a whole pack and a half of lefse, which if you've never had it, I'm sorry. It's delicious. Pecan pie, banana bread. I consider that dessert because it's like half sugar. I almost added cheese curds because that's how I feel about cheese. What else do we have? Oh, I think I do have a Snickers bar though, so come on through. The Lovers in the reverse again. Same column. The title is playing back in my head again. And for me, it reminds me of just when somebody feels rejected and they know that there's a connection there. The idea that you might be able to postpone your heartbreaking. But when you look back or when you compare how I treated you to how the people who you can't trust treat you, you'll realize that what you didn't want or what you said you didn't want is actually what you want. You'll realize that that was a bad choice. So I think we had perhaps a little bit of a warning with Eight of Swords in the reverse. This is, I think, the person who said, you'll wish that you hadn't rejected me, or, you'll long for me someday after you've decided to walk away. Oh, that rhymed. Hello there, Michael. I should have said howdy, huh? What else do we have? But I do have to say this King of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And that's about liberation or somebody letting go of what has blocked them mentally from the things they need to see, understand, or do. So this King of Pentacles is aware. And I think I know you were right. You said that I would eventually, wish that I had done something different or had, been honest. Page of Cups, Ten of Cups in the reverse. This distance between the two has led to some solitude, not just, hanging out with other people, but more so self-reflection, right? We have the Wonder card. This is basically saying, I've seen how a really special connection works or how it feels. So I'm not really captivated by just anyone anymore. Now there's like standards, like, are you actually special? Do you know any tricks? Any card tricks? Can you do a cartwheel? Six of Cups in the reverse and the Two of Wands in the reverse. Another 6, because we have 2 lovers. That's number 6. And a clear reference to somebody who's not necessarily made the best of decisions when it comes to love. I may get kind of nervous or jittery if people get a little too close. I start to think about how it would feel if I became, reliant upon that energy and then you walked away. Fear of abandonment, right? This could be one of those, I had to leave you before you could leave me. Two of Pentacles in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse. I like seeing the Three of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is aligning with that Star card, talking about healing. And with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, this is somebody who's made a decision. They're not, going through their list of pros and cons anymore. This is, I know what I need to do, and I probably need to get on it. I know what I don't want. Sometimes you have to try something, you don't like it, I guess. This is somebody who felt pretty confident that this was the thing that was going to make them happier. This was the right choice for their life. And avoiding a person they're in love with was the right call. But now they're realizing that was maybe not the right call. This is the Cats Rule the Earth. Thank you to Peggy. Hello, Jess. How are you doing? Oh, good. Michael got it too. What else do we have? The Tower in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Insecurity, fears, paranoia, listening to gossip, ignoring signs or seeing what you want to see. If you don't want anyone to get close to you, if you have extremely high walls, you might get to the point where you start to see what you want to see in order to justify keeping everyone far, far away. I judged you harshly because that was easier than admitting I wanted to be a better person for you. Because that would be work. King of Cups in the reverse. Empress. Five of Wands. I love these cards. Especially that Five of Wands. I love the black kitty cats. This is basically, I don't know if I could love you the way that you want to be loved. You are coming through as an Empress, so they have kind of put you on a little bit of a pedestal. They feel like there are inevitably going to be other people that are interested in you or that you will find happiness. They admire and respect you. I don't know if they've ever actually said those words to you, but they do. And I don't feel that's a common thing for them. I do think it's kind of difficult for them to respect others in that way. I think they are respectful, but they, at least most of the time, but they don't necessarily hold a lot of people in high regard. And with the Five of Wands, this card is about competition. This card is about battles. Fighting for what you want. They may feel like they've gotten a bit territorial because somebody has flirted with you or somebody has asked you out, or they're worried about how much time has passed. Magician, Queen of Cups. That's pretty exciting. So we go from fear of rejection or abandonment and insecurity with the Queen of Wands in the reverse to the Queen of Cups. Now, what I love about the Queen of Cups, and one of the reasons I really resonate with the Queen of Cups, hello there, Johnny, is because for me, the Queen of Cups is like, they would probably be a great poker player because they would be able to have a pretty stoic situation, like facial, body, whatever reaction to the, people being jerks in front of them. The Queen of Cups is somebody that has a lot of emotion, but that doesn't mean that they are, sobbing on the floor. No offense to those of you that have had to do that lately. That's a reality of being human. But this is somebody who has pretty much mastered their emotions, or they're in tune with those emotions. And the Magician is telling me that this is somebody that is saying, I can't just ignore my emotions. I can't just shove them in a box in my closet. I'm going to have to master how I feel. I'm going to have to actually dig around in the trunks and the brain, figure out how I feel, deal with some issues maybe I've been ignoring. And one of those is, why did I run away from you? Maybe they've had a little extra time for themselves lately. Hello, first time. How are you doing? I love you too. Oh, Jess. What else do we have? Nine of Swords and the reverse again. Three of Wands. In the reverse. So this is actually coming through with two different stories. So we have somebody that has realized they need to address this emotional maturity, right? This emotional intimacy that they want to be capable of. There are things they have to do in order to get to that place. But now this Nine of Swords in the reverse is more so, what can I do to deal with this? Because they haven't taken action. So this is, I'm willing to actually look at the situation, ask myself what's going on. Why did I act that way? Why did I push someone away? Why did I feel certain that things would go horribly wrong? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Eight of Cups. Two eights. So you may be seeing the number 8. And the Empress and the Five of Wands are what we're clarifying. So those two added together is another 8. I can't help it. It always makes me think of that Pizza Hut is really great commercial. Don't hate. This is the reason I have to walk away all the time is because I don't invest. So if I approach it differently, if I actually put in the energy and the time that I should with a connection. If I approach it with a positive outlook initially, like, hey, this is going to go well. I like this person, so I'm going to treat them the way they deserve to be treated. If I start with that, then I won't get to this point where I feel like I have to give up because I've already, messed it up. Or it's inevitable you're going to leave me because I didn't do this right or tell you about that. This is from the very beginning, I have to do it right. This is the Romance Angel Oracle. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So for some of you, you may feel like you need to get some advice from your friends. If you do, in fact, get two offers, one from presumably a new person and one from this person from your past, you are going to be on the lookout for red flags per usual, but this time the goal is don't date them. Sorry, don't hate me. And you might have to determine how important is it that I date somebody who has the same religious upbringing. That could be pretty important, for your family, or that could be what got in the way of two people previously with that family card, right? Thank you. I appreciate that first time. Hello, Carrie. How are you doing? This is the Kipper. We've got marriage in the reverse, main male, bad health in the reverse, concern in the reverse. So we have a masculine energy that has avoided serious relationships or long-term commitment, in part because they had some not so great behavioral choices or health choices. With bad health in the reverse, this is one of those things that I feel like they've been addressing. Maybe I had some issues with this Queen of Wands in the reverse energy because I was drinking too much, or because I was overeating, or because I was obsessive with going to the gym. This is like, okay, I have to do something here, rein this in, or address this. And now I have the concern in the reverse. So I acknowledged that something was not really going right. I probably should do something a little bit different. And now I've been able to see positive changes as a result of me doing things differently, right? All right. Let's get a few from the Golden Lenormand. Hello, Lion. How are we doing? Number 2, the Clover. This talks about good luck. And number 6, the Cloud. Confusion. So, yes, it may be a bit concerning. It may be a little bit ambiguous. You may not know exactly where you're headed or how things will go. I do think this is likely the King of Pentacles energy. There is luck on your side. Things will go slightly better than you expect, or maybe much better than you expect. This could be with regards to the travel, or it could be with regards to the conversation. There's that Dark Night of the Soul card. So this person has gone through an ego death. They realize now that they saw things the wrong way. with the Fool in the reverse card, right? They didn't necessarily make the right decisions. I was focused on the wrong things, or I was distracted by the wrong things. I didn't realize what was really important was what was right in front of me. So they have a different perspective. They're still kind of getting used to that new eyesight, that new perspective, but there is a focus on building a new life or starting a new chapter. This is the Fairy Godmother Oracle. What else do we have? Mother Nature and healing. Yay! I love to see it. This is positive. This is saying I've decided to spend less time, maybe, surrounded by computers, or spend less time surrounded by people that I don't actually like, but feel like I have to pretend that I get along with. I'm going to, take more time out of my day to go for runs or, go fishing or plant in my garden, because that helps me recalibrate. That helps me balance out all the BS from life, right? This is absolutely contributing to the healing for somebody. If you feel like you are disconnected, try to spend some time in nature without being, focus on your phone. Oh, the ways I like to say things when I'm not on this live stream, and I have to edit it just a little bit. All right. Let's see what else we've got from the Earth and Bone Oracle. Yes, I like that a lot, Jess. What else do we have? Ooh, number 17, prosperity, wealth, contentment, success, achievements, and abundance. So basically, you've got a lot of good karma coming to you because of the things that you have been doing to improve your life. I feel like this is probably true of both individuals in this reading, because we have one person that has not done right by the Empress energy, right? They were King of Pentacles in the reverse, or they weren't necessarily being honest. They were prioritizing the wrong things, but they have sought the truth for themselves. They have wanted to be honest about what they were doing wrong and acknowledge they were not taking action on this. If I don't take action, then that's how things end. So we have two people that have been working on their spiritual healing, and as a result, this prosperity card is saying, we're just gonna give you a nice little pat on the back, say well done, we appreciate you. And number 26, the key, inner calling, clarity. Oh, good, because we had that confusion card. Resolve, intention, and objective. All right. So because of that ego death, because of that spiritual awakening, we have somebody aligning with their purpose. I like it. What else? Number 23, fate. Cycles, alignment, decisive moments, opportunistic events. And Trinity, number 3, no doubt. Balancing decisions, priorities, adapting to change. So I feel foolish for how I used to make my decisions, how I used to spend my time. I was too focused on something that at the end of the day isn't really my priority or my focus. And it made me distracted from the thing that is really important to me, this Empress. This could be somebody they were in a relationship with, This could be somebody that they avoided a relationship with, but this is somebody they respected enough to kind of like struggle to leave that in the past. It's making me realize I'm spending all of my time after this singular goal, and maybe money isn't the most important thing, right? Can't take it with you. All right. Let's get some more cats, shall we? This is the Pause Tarot. Oops. I'm struggling. Got it. All right. What else do we have? Four of Wands in the reverse. King of Cups in the reverse. Sometimes you have to take a step backwards so you can really understand the full picture. This person had, I mean, some would maybe say hit rock bottom. I don't know if that's how I would describe it. This is, I lost, or I had this moment where I really had to think about what I'm doing with my life. And that's when I realized I was maybe focused on the wrong things, or maybe I was being a bit heartless. Maybe I was cheating myself from some of the more beautiful things that could happen in life. This number 13 has a little girl on it, and it talks about a new beginning. It talks about innocence. And I think for many of you, this is realizing somebody has to live a different life. But this could also talk about somebody who is pursuing a different life because they want to have children or because they have a child. We've got number 8, which is strength, and the 5 of Wands. Maybe before it was a little bit too convenient or easy for me to say, I'm probably going to lose this, so I'll just like walk away, no big deal. This is something I want to fight for. This is something that I know I'm ready for because I've been working on my healing. I've been seeing things differently. I have a different approach. Devil sideways, huh? I'm not completely healed. I still have some things I need to work out, but I have definitely started the process. So that's why we have to pay attention to red flags. This person is not ready to move in-house, okay? This is like, well, I got started, doing real good, trending upwards. But you need to use your discernment to make sure that that's where you need it to be, you know? Some people may have a few more things on their to-do list than others. But this is good. We've got Judgment and the High Priestess. So I'm actually paying attention to my intuition. I'm not just like completely ignoring it. This person understands the importance of following their intuition through the clouds, right? Through times where it may be a little bit less than obvious where one is supposed to go. Seven of Wands in the reverse. And the Magician. Taking a risk, realizing you have what it takes to do something a little bit unexpected. This is where that travel is coming in. The World and the Eight of Swords in the reverse. So there could be, you know, I have the ability to actually come see you because I have some time off from work. Or, you know, there's nothing stopping me because I got my car back from the shop, or I can afford a plane ticket. This person is realizing there's no barrier. There's nothing to stop them anymore. I could actually just up and leave or up and visit you. And maybe that's what I'll do. Eight of Cups. Ten of Cups. Maybe that's what I'll do. Now, the Eight of Cups is walking away, but to the Ten of Cups makes me feel like they are walking away from what was previously the issue. This is also clarifying the Devil that was sideways. So I know what I need to walk away from. This is the thing that I still need to do that I haven't crossed off the list yet. But when I think of this Ten of Cups, when I think about how I could potentially have a relationship with you or live with you or have little kitty cats with you, you can interpret that as pets or family, whatever. This is motivating them to make a change. All right. This is the Overthinker's Oracle. Hello, Grant. How are you doing? All right. What else do we have? Broken promises. Tricked out of my blessings. I feel like I should have known that you were my soulmate, or I should have recognized you, or I should have seen that I needed to treat you better from the beginning. But instead, I set this standard where Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. I wasn't going to invest. I wasn't going to do right by the situation because I was in that pattern. And that's why I messed things up with you, because I didn't recognize from the beginning that you were worth it. Okay. I feel stuck with the wrong person and situation. So this could be family. This could be a different relationship. This could be a job that they prioritized. Oh my. We got the twin flame card. Now, I'm sorry if you get sick of me saying it, but my perception on the twin flame journey is this is actually about you. How can you do right by yourself by also offering unconditional love to somebody that is your other half? But you have to be cautious because there are channels out there that are simply looking to monetize your missing somebody. And they want to feed into that idea that this is the only person that you can be with. So instead, I encourage you to look at that twin flame journey as an opportunity to motivate yourself. I need to be my best self for myself, but also because if my twin flame is working on their healing, as they should, I want to be ready for them when they're interested in a relationship. But I don't want you to get stuck into thinking this is the only person I can be with. Okay? Okay. Sending you a hug. I'm going to do anything and everything to win you back. This person has come out as the magician. What, twice? They are definitely talented when it concerns manifestation, and they are trying to manifest you. They might have gotten caught up in a pretty difficult or complicated situation. I feel they dated somebody who had a not so great family, or they were dealing with their family who was manipulative or caught up in some not so great activities. I know I owe you an apology. Well, that's a start. That's good. And remember, forgiveness is for you just as much as it is for the person that you need to forgive. Doesn't mean that you're open to additional infractions. Hey, let me forgive you so that you can do the same thing to me again, is not the approach. That's not what we're going for. I forgive you because I don't want to carry that burden of being mad at you. But I'm also going to tell you I'm real hopeful that we worked on things and things are different, right? I feel terrible for ghosting you and not having the courage to say what needed to be said. I never meant to hurt you. I was so immature. Now, this is adding credence to the whole twin flame thing. Past life lovers, basically the same thing. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but you can't really be twin flame unless you are also past life lovers. So you probably felt an instant connection with this person, or you felt a strange draw to them, a magnetism. I need to get to know you, please. Oh, well, I shouldn't be too surprised because we did have the manifestor card come out and we also had the magician. This person may feel like something they need to do to get you back is to try a love spell. And if that's something you are considering, I'm going to look you right in your face and I'm going to tell you it's a bad idea. If you want to be in a healthy relationship with somebody, if you want to be able to go the distance with somebody and live your life with somebody, is not going to start with an act of manipulation. Period. Think about the foundation on which you are building your relationship, please. Because if it is manipulative, then it's going to go boop, brrr, and crumble down. Okay? Okay? We need a solid foundation of love and trust, and probably some good jokes and maybe some like physical attraction, you know? But certainly not a damn love spell, okay? Certainly not one you spent like $12 on, okay? Don't be doing that shit. Now, if you are doing a love spell to bring in a love and you're not specifying a particular person, I'm not going to really get mad at you about that. That's not a big deal. It's the, I'm going to try to do a spell and get one person to fall in love with me that I really have a problem with, okay? Okay. Love you guys. Oh, I'm not going to say your name. But I do appreciate that you are on the same page as love spells and lust spells. Yes, those are also a thing. We don't need to be doing that, right? I hope I can reach you before it's too late. This is what I'm saying. They're concerned that there's somebody else that wants to make you an offer or is getting to know you, finding it hard to resist your charms. They can't resist you, and they know that there's definitely going to be somebody else that feels that way about you. I wish I'd chosen you. Lovers in the reverse twice. They did not choose you, probably twice or more. I could have chosen you, but I didn't. Please don't go. Wait for me. All right, I can call you Sap. This is somebody who is realizing you might actually not care anymore, or you might not view them as somebody you would consider. Maybe if you felt like you were in love, you're falling out of love. This is somebody feeling a sense of urgency. All right. This is what's the news, and it doesn't mess around. So it's going to call this person out if they're lying. Hello, dude. How's your day going? Yes. Dude and I seem to have very similar perspectives, and I appreciate that about you. I will also say I appreciate people with different perspectives because that's how we learn. Right, guys? All right, what do we have? Machismo. Oh, goody, it's my favorite. Masculine pride. That's not so bad. You can be proud of being masculine. That's not a big deal. But when we get to the toxic masculinity, then I start to be like, this is, I think, the initial energy that we had, right? King of Pentacles in the reverse, Fool in the reverse, not really wanting to invest in something, maybe feeling like they were pressured by their family or society to make a certain amount of money or hit a certain achievement. I can't get married or pursue a relationship until I'm making six figures, that kind of thing, right? I have to do this. I have to be a provider, blah, 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 that kind of thing, right? And I shouldn't say blah, 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 but it's etc., right? This is what I've been taught, or this is how I feel I'm supposed to act. SOS, distress, act with urgency. So they do feel like they have to hurry up. Assistance needed. Remember we had the ask your friends for help? I'm pretty good. Thank you, dude. I'm getting hungry, though. I'm going to have to eat some breakfast. I'm thinking breakfast potatoes. Maybe spicy. Spicy breakfast potatoes. We've got sipping, nosy, spreading rumors, gossiping. What? My word, who would ever do that? So be cautious. There's somebody that is talking about you or your person, and someone's getting around. So this could be the King of Pentacles, also came out as the King of Pentacles in the reverse, realizing that their love interest is dating again or somebody's interested in them. Butter fried bread. Well, that sounds amazing. I've got some homemade sourdough, which seems pretty delicious. It's probably gonna have to enter into the equation as well. I don't think I'm allowed to eat the Snickers for breakfast. But who would tell me I was in trouble? Probably dude. Hello, Thomas. How's it going? You know, you can't really go wrong with bacon and eggs. And I do have bacon. Okay, so we have time, delay, procrastination, too busy, and lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, or betrayal. So our King of Pentacles is the one who's been procrastinating, right? There's been a delay. They've been swamped with work, or they've been focusing on the things that seemed a little bit easier than having this conversation. But I feel like they either are concerned whoever is pursuing you is not true or not trustworthy, or they're possessive enough of you where they view you moving on as infidelity. Now, let's be real clear. If we were on a break, then you can't cheat. Sorry, I'm just quoting friends. Maybe loosely. Probably not exactly. Hello, Iron Butterfly. How are we doing today? Okay, I can't remember. I think it was maybe Lana said something that is kind of directly out of this oracle. It's the Hidden Truth Oracle. So let's see if that comes out. We did have I feel stuck with the wrong person. So this could be somebody who caught their partner cheating, and it's making them wonder why they didn't pursue something with you. What else do we have? I'm starting to understand our connection. Twin flame. Thank you, dude. That's so kind of you. Bacon cures anything. Lena, you can't. I'm going to have to go ahead and agree. I feel you leaving me behind. I remember every detail of that day. I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. We need to let each other go. I wonder if you are happy without me. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. It kind of feels to me like we've got someone saying we need to let each other go when someone else has already started to let go, but that there's also indecision. I feel you leaving me behind, but I wonder if you're happy without me. There's like, I feel like we can't be together, but I still hope that someday we could. You came closer than anyone. I don't react when people mention you. And I hide behind material things. There's that King of Pentacles in the reverse energy, right? So a realization that those assets or those cars, boats, houses, watches, whatever, that doesn't actually make somebody happy. Or in some cases, like it's not going to be enough for your confidence, right? You've got to feel good about yourself in terms of what you have to offer, not just, the money in the bank. So there's a shift towards being more compassionate and focusing less on material goods, especially as far as, this is who I am, or that's how my identity is made up. Now I know what is more important. So this is definitely a sign of healing, but it could also be that somebody is acknowledging that we can't be together, or this is just not the right time. Yes, I agree, dude. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I love you all. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for liking my video on the way out or subscribing if you haven't yet. I'll see you on the next reading. Toodles.